Alright, we're back. Satch!
Satch! Huh? Oh, wait, no. Fuck, we fucked that up both times.
No, it's fine.
Oh, you work here? Of course he works here. He chuckled, dimples appearing in his cheeks.
Yeah, I'm the librarian's assistant. It's my second year, and I love it. I get to help people find books and speak to them. The books, I mean. I don't like talking to people much at all.
His eyes twinkled like a kid on Christmas.
Your book's right down here, in this creepy alley.
He stopped at a row of thick, dusty books. Was this all history? He pulled out the book with the powdered
Isn't everything history?
Well, unless it's happening right now or is fiction.
Yeah, but the second the words leave your mouth, it's history.
That's true. I imagine there's a specific shelf where it's like nothing but the school books, or at least I hope there is. Thanks. He waved his hand.
It was nothing. Do you need help with anything else?
Oh god, the customer service voice is returning to me. I wanted to make a good impression on Rollwoods Club, but I couldn't come up with anything. No. Thanks.
You're welcome. Now get the fuck out.
He just seems nice.
Yeah.
As we headed back through the cavernous library, but as the disclaimer said at the beginning of the thing, we're not supposed to take these personalities seriously.
No.
So evidently he's a huge jackass.
Could be.
My unease melted away. We weren't talking, but just being near him made me feel like I was wrapped in a soft blanket. She really wants to be the small spoon. I resisted the urge to snuggle up to, oh god, she does.
There you go.
Oh, she has to be the small spoon where she feels all warm and safe. We neared the front desk, stepping around a clump of studying students as we passed one of them shifted. Eh? Eck? Something white flew past my face.
Oh no, ProJared at it again!
That was well timed. A thick piece of triangular paper lay at my feet. I bent over and picked it up. Oh, this was all just ProJared's ploy to get us to bend over.
Yeah. Drop the soap.
Surprisingly heavy. There was a quarter inside of it. If I was just a hair slower, it would have hit me in the face. Students snickered, and I recognized the boys that made fun of my hair this morning among them. They're jealous that I'm the main character, and they're merely background characters who don't even have animated sprites.
They don't even have a face.
My heart dropped. I scanned my memory. They don't even have character descriptions. I scanned my memory for anything I might have done to offend, but I came up with nothing. My hand started to shake. I hid it behind my back, trying to think of some way to defend myself. They're just immature, and they have a crush on you, so they try to hurt you because they don't know what to do.
Yeah, they throw a quarter at you. Like, if that's how easy it is to make you feel threatened, you probably have a problem.
Honestly, I thought they were just playing paper football with an actual, like, weighted football, but no, whatever.
Yeah, that would have... Actually, that's a really good idea.
Yeah. Why did you do that?
What do you mean? We're just messing around.
We're just playing paper football.
Yeah.
You don't have to fucking pretend to be a victim all the fucking time.
Are you suggesting we did it on purpose?
I faltered. There's nothing I could say. I was outnumbered. They would twist my words around no matter how straightforward I was. No, sorry. One of the boys held his hand out for the paper. I inched closer to give it to him, angry at myself for being so compliant. I wish I were... Why not just flick it back, you fucking dork?
She's a dork. It was like back in high school when Kevin kept throwing the bottle back at Justin because he didn't learn that every time he gave it to Justin, he'd just throw it at you.
I was a dork, and even I learned that if you don't hit back every now and then, they just...
Keep on doing it.
Yeah. A gentle warmth closed over my hand and took the paper from me. Satch examined the paper closely.
I see what the problem is. Your aim would have been better if you cut the corners before you folded it. Fools!
He placed the paper on the table. The boys looked at him in sheer awe.
Be careful, though. You almost hit her. And that would have been awful. Pulls out like a Bowie knife. Do we really want to get this started, boys?
Why do you think Jared has a micro penis?
Yeah. I took it. I added it to my own to increase my power.
My hands began to sweat and panic shifted through me, afraid of the response, but...
Geez, we're sorry. We'll be careful next time. No, you won't. You'll be dead. Yeah, it was an accident. I have gone through like a full set of voices.
It's fine. They're not important.
They don't have faces. They don't get consistent voices. Thanks, I appreciate it. It is unfortunate that I don't know this man's voice.
Yeah, we're gonna have to look him up after this. He gave him a wide smile and continued down the stairs. I followed close behind, my legs weak. Oh, dirt. Don't tell me they stopped because of him, simply because I was with him? I wanted to thank him, but my heart was pounding so hard I knew my voice would shake. We reached the front counter and scanned the history book. My lips trembled as I willed myself to say something, anything to him. He tilted his head to the side.
What books do you like to read?
Oh no, he's actually a nerd. Oh, fiction?
What a fool.
He chuckled.
I just finished a good book. I think it'd be right up your alley, if you don't mind me saying so. You've known me for all of 2 minutes. I really doubt you'd know if that would be what I'd like.
The only thing you know about her is that she's proactive enough to get a book she doesn't have before class starts, and that she doesn't like being hit with paper footballs.
And that she's too weak to do anything.
He reached under the counter, pulled out a thick green book, and passed it to me. A man in black stood on the front, hugging a woman in royal robes. They were cheating on their respective spouses.
It's long, but it's one of my favorites. The Princess Betrothed.
Fuck right off.
Oh, this gets funnier in retrospect. Oof.
Why?
Just oof. It's literally about a married woman, and it's very clearly a love affair book.
Oh shit, it actually is. Oh man, it's like whoever made this game knew.
Oof. I know that things can be tough transferring to a new school, but if you're ever worried, just read this. It'll transport you 100 miles away in a second.
Tears stung my eyes, so I ducked my head. Thank you, Satch, for more than just the books.
You're welcome. Oh, I'm sorry, I don't think I got your name.
My name is Hannah Mizumu. I'm a transfer student.
Well, it's nice to meet you, Hannah. Let me know if you like the book.
Yeah, this is inconsistently voiced. I wish they either do it all the time or not at all.
Yeah, that's expensive.
Or do that thing like they're sort of doing now where they make like a non-committal noise at the beginning of every sentence.
Considering this was JonTron involved in this, I'm surprised they didn't...
Banjo-Kazooie it?
Yeah. I bet he argued for it.
Yeah.
Put googly eyes on everything. No, John, it's a dating sim. Googly!
I will. Oh, did you hear the guy who got kicked out of the Lincoln Memorial for putting googly eyes on it?
I mean, that's incredibly disrespectful, but boy, I'm more shocked that he was able to find googly eyes big enough.
No, there's tons of posters and pictures of Lincoln, and he put googly eyes on every single one.
Oh, I thought you literally meant he mounted and scaled the actual memorial and put a giant pair of googly eyes on the statue.
Oh, that would be amazing.
That's why I was laughing so hard. Wouldn't that have been great?
Yeah, that would have been great.
Imagine someone could get googly eyes large enough to put on Mount Rushmore.
That would be pretty spectacular.
For legal purposes, we do not advocate putting large googly eyes on monuments, but we will laugh.
That couldn't have gone better. Not only was Satch impossibly kind, but being around him felt easy, refreshing. Like being doused in the midst of a waterfall. Oh gosh, what was I thinking? You know what?
Being Japanese, this was literally the first time I've ever seen a man of color.
You know what? If I figure out that I'm dying of a terminal disease, I'm going to go down to Ottawa. I'm going to find that hallway where they have all the pictures of the prime ministers. And I'm going to put googly eyes on every single one of them.
As many as you can before they get you, anyway.
Yep. I mean, what are they going to do? Put me in jail as I die of a horrible disease?
Yeah. Go ahead, arrest me. I've already won.
Yep.
Shit, you'd be secured you'd be pretty much secured to have your name go down in history for at least a month of memitude.
Yeah, it'd be pretty great. It was like being doused in the midst of a waterfall. Oh gosh, what was I thinking?
You're thinking of some weird-ass Old Spice commercial shit right here.
Or taking the Nestle plunge. You fucking remember that from 10 years ago?
Didn't they have to stop that because people were falling into pools and bashing their heads?
Yeah, they did. My cheeks hot. I left the library, two surprisingly heavy books under one arm. I settled into bed, eager to get started with my new reading material, but Mai was sitting at her desk, carving a pencil idly into the edges of her notebook. Every few minutes, she released a long, drawn-out sigh as the lead of her pencil whined against the paper. I lowered my book and took the bait. Is something wrong, Mai? Dreary sigh, fuck. Yeah, sorry.
It's a good team name, though.
Dreary sigh?
No, Asagao Stingers. I just hope Jared notices me this year.
Oh, he'll notice you. Wait, how old are you again?
Getting dangerously close to 18.
Please stop getting older.
Cease aging.
Oh, there was actually a really good birthday cake someone made for a 17-year-old girl where it was a picture of Pedo Bear with 17 candles and it said, "Please stop getting older."
Oh, that's not okay.
Does Jared know you like him? My world around in faint shock.
I don't like Jared.
I just want to see his cock just one time.
You could do that now. It's on the internet.
Yeah, it is. Oh, I closed my book and set it aside, deciding to play along. Well, have you at least tried talking to him? Maybe Google that picture of him dressed up like Sailor Mercury?
Oof. The one that we use for our openings?
Yeah.
No, I mean, I have before.
I think it's Sailor Mercury. Maybe it's Sailor Saturn. I can't really recall.
I can't recall which was which. It's been way too long since I watched that.
Why don't you try again? She bobbed her head from side to side, considering it like it never crossed her mind before.
Yeah, maybe I could do that. Oh my god, you could just talk to people?
Satisfied, I picked my book back up.
Have you had a boyfriend, Hannah?
Well, you can't just approach people like that if you're a guy, and she's like...
Oh yeah, no, that's straight to jail.
Yeah. Yeah, if she's one of those super sensitive people, suddenly hey, how are you? Becomes sexual harassment. But, I mean, most people are cool.
The vast majority of people, but you always have that 1 in a million chance.
Yeah, so sometimes you just don't want to risk it if their hair is a strange color.
That's nature's warning sign.
Huh? Me? No, never.
Really? Never?
I've seen a lot of posts where people are like, I dye my hair blue so that men are afraid of me. And I'm like, no, we're not afraid of you. We just avoid you because the blue hair is a symbol that you're not worth our effort.
Yeah, you are, to put it quite bluntly, toxic. And most smart animals avoid toxic things.
Yeah, we're
like your personality.
We're not afraid of you, we just don't want to be near you because we know better.
Yeah, you offer nothing, but take everything.
Never.
Bet you 10,000 yen, 10,000 yen that you'll meet a totally cute boy here and fall in love by the end of the school year.
That's like $100, right?
Yeah, that's $100, give or take. 100 American.
You're crazy. So like 125 Canadian.
Almost $200 now.
Jesus, really?
Last I checked, it's getting close to
Oh, that sucks.
It's getting close to 60 US cents as a buck here.
That sucks. I have a convention coming up and half the vendors are American.
Oh boy, are they ever in for a rough time too.
I buried my face back in my book, barring Mara from any further discussion. All the Canadian vendors are just going to get the business then.
Yeah.
Fall in love by the end of the year? Me? Even the Americans are just going to go to the Canadian vendors because everything's half price.
Yeah.
If I were a betting kind of girl, I'd take that bet. I'm never going to get laid. Never, ever. I woke the next morning and felt like a lizard in my throat. Jesus.
Oh no, no, Jared.
Yeah, Jared's just looming over me, his cock down my throat. Maya was already up, shuffling through her school bag with an enigmatic grin. The first day of school.
Hannah, you're finally awake! I was watching you the whole time.
Her voice sliced through the air like a knife, and I winced. She was definitely a morning person.
How awful.
I know, that's the truest sign that someone is not actually human.
It's time for the first day of school. Aren't you excited?
No.
Oh god, my favorite example of morning person versus regular person was 2 posts.
Morning person versus regular person.
2 posts on Twitter where first was Matt from Two Best Friends going, yeah, I woke up 9 a.m., I got all my stuff done, it's only 11 and I have so much free time now, it's great. Immediate following post from Pat, also of Two Best Friends, whose post was simply, anyone who wakes up before 12 noon is a horrible monster, deserves death. This was from the same day.
I can't wait to see what's gonna happen. Oh shit, yeah. What do you mean? Is something special happening today?
We'll finish this thought next time, folks.